Pierre, it's another day, another protest. What are demonstrators saying outside the president's residence? Their protest set to start within the hour.
Right, protest is going to start in about half hour, but I can tell you that right now you won't see a lot of people. There is a police car just next to me that want to move, so I'm going to have to move myself. You can see maybe the sound machine, which is just behind me, with a message to President Herzog: do not steal my vote, it says. And also it says that you must not cancel the judiciary reform, the way they call the judicial overhaul. And on the right of me you will see some poles for Israeli flags that have become the iconic or the symbol of the protest, be it from the liberal camp or from the right. But at this moment there is no one, simply because perhaps it's always more difficult to mobilize people around an idea than against an idea. And also possibly because in 2 days is going to be the Passover holiday, and this is a traditional public that is supposed to come here, and they're very busy cleaning their homes, not leaving a crumb of bread in their home, as the tradition, the Jewish tradition tells them to do. And as a result, people, even the organizers, do not expect more than 1,500 people protesting here at the president's residence.
Certainly those preparations can take a lot of time, but let's focus right now on what we do know about what transpired inside the president's residence earlier on the day. We're hearing that those talks were held in good spirits. That's, of course, the negotiating teams. What details are known about the meeting earlier on in the day?
We don't know much. We don't know much, and that's quite interesting, probably because it's a very tense situation in Israel. There is no photo opportunity of the negotiating team. President Herzog, for instance, when he convenes the different parties after an election result to see which party will form a coalition, the proceedings are recorded live and people can listen to the proceedings. There is no such thing here. It's a very delicate matter. We only know that there is cautious optimism, as you enhanced. We also know that both parties understand each other's pain, each other's concern, as you mentioned. We know that this week there's going to be an additional meeting with legal experts from both sides, and the politicians will be only asked to come back to the negotiating table at the presidential residence next week after the Passover holiday, when the legal experts will have briefed the two parties.
On top of all the latest developments, live from Jerusalem, as always, correspondent Pierre Kloschendler, appreciate the update. Thank you, Pierre.